What's going on, guys? It's Brandon back here again today for definitely not a happy video, definitely not a video I wanted to make, but a video that I feel like I have to make considering the events that have happened. If you have been living under a rock and you don't know what happened, Johnny Gaudreau and Matthew Gaudreau, his younger brother, were killed in a accident, possibly whether it's suspected drunk driving accident, last night. And it's taken me a while to really sit down and compose myself for this because I, of course, had school this morning, and I was up last night waiting to hear that report of it. We'll get into that, but overall, a very sad day for the hockey community. Whether you are a Flames fan, Blue Jackets fan, a fan of any team, a fan of the sport, not one bad thing could be said about Johnny Gaudreau. Of course, Flames fans didn't like how he left Columbus to be closer to left Calgary to be closer to his family in Columbus. But yeah, just a horrible tragedy. Composing myself has been hard. Gaudreau has been one of my top 20 players, my favorite players in the league since pretty much his second year in the league. And so when you see something like that, it's just awful, truly awful. And I guess we'll start with where it began. If you haven't, I'll give us a little bit of a story. A tweet went out last night that's saying that an accident had happened in Philadelphia and that Johnny Gaudreau was killed in the accident. Then the tweet was deleted, and another one came out saying it happened in New Jersey. So right off the bat, people are saying it's fake. And for hours, no sources are confirmed. People are on Twitter or X. I was on the THG, the Hockey Guys Discord page. I was discussing it with a few other people. Just the disgusting stuff you saw on X is unbelievable. That's a horrible platform, but unfortunately it's one for news. And I was also on Instagram, YouTube, trying to find any news on the status of Johnny Gaudreau. And of course there's you're hoping in the back of your mind, like, this can't be real. No, this absolutely cannot be real. Someone got the facts wrong. The story was rushed. And that's what it looked like at first. Because a ton of sources come out saying, not valid sources, saying Johnny Gaudreau was killed. One after the other, they slowly start coming out. The hours go by. You're looking for something from Johnny, something from from the family, something from the Columbus Blue Jackets, something from the NHL, saying that, or Pierre LeBrun, Chris Johnston, anything, Friedman, literally anything, saying Johnny's fine, he's at his home, and everything's okay, and it's not relevant to him. And it would be awful for the two families that had already then lost two people in an accident. But then I woke up. I was planning on going to bed at 10:30 Central Time. This happened around. I think I finally heard about it around 9:30 Central Time, and I stayed up 2 hours till 11:30 because I did have school this morning. And I waited up. In the 2 hours I waited, I got more and more convinced that there was no changing it, and it happened because nothing had been said. And I woke up this morning expecting the worst, and I opened my phone, and there it was. Take this as a lesson for anyone who even attempts to drink before driving. Don't do it. This guy was trying to pass someone. Johnny and his brother Matthew were in the way, and they've been taken from us. Horrible day. Absolutely horrible. And then you just saw the video of him kind of sighing that he has to be behind bars for 72 hours, and since it's a weekend, it's another 6 days or something like that. And gutless. You've ruined your life. Don't ruin any more than you've already have. You've ruined a bunch of people's lives in his family, his entire family. His sister's wedding was supposed to be today. I probably isn't still. It's probably been called off because she's lost two of her groomsmen, her two brothers, her other sister by prayers, their parents, their kids, their wives, family and friends, all of that. All of that. My heart goes out to you and for anyone else involved in this tragedy. So it's weird when you don't know what you're kind of doing this off your heart. You really got nothing to just go off of. You're just kind of doing this based on what you think is right to say. Trying not to show tears, but they were there earlier, and they're starting to come back. For Johnny, what a career he's had. 11 seasons in the NHL. 8, I believe it was 9 with Calgary. Then he's going into his 3rd with Columbus, and of course, all of that's handled off ice. We're not going to talk about that in this video. That's for a whole completely another, probably about a week down the line issue to talk about. I mean, management's got to do what they got to do behind the scenes, but for people talking about it, I would hold off on even discussing the topic while we all mourn the loss of Johnny Gaudreau. And of course, Matthew Gaudreau, the younger brother, 2 years younger of Johnny. He played in the ECHL, played in the AHL with the Bridgeport Sound Tigers, the AHL affiliate of the New York Islanders at the time. I don't believe it was when it was the Sound Tigers, not when it was with the Islanders. So it was a little while ago, but still. 2 hockey careers. Johnny, of course, first-team All-Star in 2022. 115 points with that 40 goals, 75 assist season. The OT winner in Game 7, I remember. The comeback against Anaheim in that 2015 series. They won a game in that got him the Game 3 win. And, of course, things probably didn't go the way he wanted to in Columbus, but he could have bounced back because that's what Johnny Hockey did. Johnny Hockey, undersized guy, 5'9", very skilled player, Hobie Baker winner at Boston College, national championship winner at Boston College, drafted in the 4th round by Calgary, short stature player, he falls in the draft because of that, and what a career. Almost a point a game, was over a point a game in Calgary, Lady Byng winner in 2017, Team USA points leader at World Championships, phenomenal. Career cut short because of an idiot, to say the least. And I don't really know what else to say here. Once again, my thoughts, prayers, all go out to the Gaudreau family and anyone else of their family and friends who are affected. And especially to his sister for having what should have been the happiest day of her life turned probably into the biggest nightmare of her life, as well as their entire family, to their parents having to bury 2 of their children. I've been told it's one of the worst feelings in the world, and I can only imagine. Obviously, I'm a little young to have kids, so I have none of my own, but I can only imagine. I actually can't imagine what it'd be like. But I'm going to call it here. Leave your thoughts, comments down below. Prayers, and Johnny will miss you. We'll miss you very much. And as with you, Matthew, he will miss both of you for an eternity. And you're in a better place now. Have a good one.